Hey guys, and welcome back to Leo Gaming. This is my first impressions of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, I was up till 4 this morning playing that, and I've got to say, what a game! What a game! Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of you out there that are going to be like, "But it's not a game." Blah 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 blah. It's a simulator, so you are only going to be flying. For those of you that are turning around saying that, you know, but there's nothing to do, Asobo are actually looking into making sort of challenges and different things like that. Like I've heard people come up with ideas like, what about if there's a bushfire and you've got to go and, you know, things like that. That they are looking into. So I've got a feeling those sort of things will be coming. A game that did used to have that was Flight Unlimited. Do you remember Flight Unlimited 2? Yeah, I used to play it years ago, back in 99, 98, 99. And they had that sort of thing where you did those sort of challenges where you had to take a couple of people, like a rock band, to a concert, things like that. But as far as this game goes, my first impressions are absolutely stunning. I mean, I was playing it in live mode and I flew. What I did is I took off from Biggin Hill Airport. That's my local old RAF airport. Which is now sort of like a sort of southeast London city airport, they would class it as. From Biggin Hill Airport, took off. I didn't use any of the 80s, the sort of voice commands or anything like that. I just wanted to get in and fly, just to feel the game. And took off from Biggin Hill, flew up the M1 all the way to East Midlands Airport, towards where I live now. And I've got to say, visually the game is stunning. And Microsoft, to me now, have set a new bar for flight, well, just for games in general. Weren't sure what to expect. I mean, you had all the build up to it. I had played flight simulators before. The last flight simulator I actually played was Flight Unlimited, like I just mentioned. Flight Unlimited 2 or 3, should I say, back in the day. But the game is superb. I mean, it was a bit annoying last night. It's come to 4 o'clock, bang, launch it. You got a 27 gig update. I was like, and I had to wait 2 hours before the actual gig, the update went on. So it was, I didn't actually get to play it till about 6:30. But then even then, I had to then get my boy to bed. So I thought I'll hold off again. So eventually, I got to play it solid from about 8:30, and I was up till 4 in the morning. Because I like to go through. I also went through some of the training because I'm very like that when it comes to simulators. I like to do it all properly. So what I am going to try and do is basically just sort of go through each aircraft and learn each aircraft individually. I mean, I've already had a look at the marketplace and I'm looking forward to getting the Eurofighter Typhoon and trying that out. I definitely want to get that. Although 16 quid's a bit steep. I didn't realise how much each of these little assets would cost. Each airplane. I mean, I was looking at the prices, and you're looking at like 16 quid, 20 quid for a plane, for one plane, which, you know, is quite expensive to be honest, but it's probably worth it in my eyes. I would love to learn how to fly the Eurofighter Typhoon in this game. But first impressions, guys, it is a fantastic game, and it is the technology that has come on leaps and bounds. I mean, when this was first announced, I know PC players have been playing this already, so they sort of know, but I've been hearing a lot of people saying, a lot of PC players who are playing it on their Series X's are saying it runs better on the Series X, which I can understand. The Series X is now as powerful as a good PC, and you don't get all the sort of stuttering and starting. I did have one crash though on the Series X, one crash, but you don't get all the sort of the rubbish that you have to go through on a PC. The PC you have to go through DirectX, installing this, installing that, installing this, installing that. Series X, you install the game, bang, you're away. So I understand why it could probably run better because you haven't got to sort of try and optimise the whole console to get it. It's already done for you. But yeah, if you've got a Series X and you're on Game Pass, get this game out because obviously I've got it through Game Pass. Get the game. Get the game, have some fun. There's going to be a lot of people out there that don't find it fun. You have to kind of be into planes. I love planes. I'm a fighter jet fanatic, so that's why as soon as I saw the Typhoon on the marketplace, I'm going to get that. But I love planes anyway. I go to air shows, you know, I just love planes. So having a flight simulator it's just such a relax, and it's relaxing as well. It's actually relaxing, you know. There's a lot of options. I'm going to do a review on this game in about. I'm not going to do it straight away, like most people. You're going to get a lot of YouTubers that are banging out reviews within the first couple of days. To be honest, to me that's not long enough. I think you have to have a good week to play the game, really try everything properly, because it's a long game. It's not a short game. You can have short flights, but you really want to do a good review. You need to be doing long distance flights, everything, all the aspects. So I'm going to do a review on this game in about a week. It's not going to be soon, because I really want to get into this game. But there are a few little things. If your internet drops a little bit, you can see it visually. And the frame rate stutter as well. In terms of that though, I did fly around London a little bit, and you do get quite a frame rate dip. Obviously I'm not technical, so I don't know the actual numbers, but you can tell, especially in the outside of the aircraft, as you try and rotate around and look at the views, the stutter, you can definitely see more of a stutter, and the plane, as it goes past the buildings behind you, you can definitely see this. You can see the frame rate's dropping, but the game itself, fantastic. What a great! Do you know what? I'm going to do a separate video on this as well. But in the last 3 to 4 years, you are starting to see PC games port into console, because now the consoles are powerful. They are powerful enough. I mean, I can list off a load of games. You've got City Skylines, you've got Jurassic World Evolution, you've got Planet Coaster, you've now got Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've got a feeling that, and you can now adapt a keyboard and mouse to the Xbox itself. So to be honest, you probably might not need a PC. You could, a lot of games, I mean, all you need now is to be able to have a backlog of Age of Empires, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 on the Xbox, and you can dash out the PC, upgrade it so the console can go on console. That would be absolutely fantastic. But I'm really excited about where console gaming is going, especially the more that they're getting these PC games over to console. And Xbox, I just find I'm going the right way about it. I just love the ecosystem of the Xbox. It is fantastic. So, you know, it's only a short video. Like I say, this was first impressions, guys. I'm going to do a review in about 1 week's time. I really want to get into this game and really get into it. But Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on the Xbox Series X, double thumbs up. I suggest you go out and download this game if you're on Game Pass. If not, subscribe to Game Pass and get it. If you haven't got an Xbox Series X, get an Xbox Series X. This game's worth it, in my eyes. This is better than any exclusive game for either Xbox or PlayStation that's come out so far, in terms of performance or in terms of graphically anyway. Because this game ain't going to be for everybody, but it's definitely worth it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy my content. This was my first impressions of Microsoft Flight Simulator. The review will be coming out in about a week. I'm going to do another video before that regarding just the trend of PC games coming over to console and where that's going. If you do like my content, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button down below right now. And also check out my previous video, which is part 2 of my top 10 Xbox games list in 2021. Also, don't forget to check out part 1 as well. That's on my channel. Hope you all enjoy your weeks. Love you all. Goodbye.